Imagine upon your hakwadung, which means rise and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer. Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Daba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathundanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kawabwathinawa, Kasalakwanawa, Kawabwathwanawa, Wala'a, Tabayanawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Waha'ala, Wahathaparath, Laiwalumium, Aman. In English, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Prayer for the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Babakashah, Nathanlanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Lar Pa'ah, Kamakala, Wakamarawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, La Hakwim, Hamathium, Hakak, Our Kawath, Hatama Allah, Lagar Shun, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, the Wada Aman. In the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi, thank you, so be it. Prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahawashi, Wa Miyaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazab Ya'ah, Allah GEN.YAHANNA, Ha Alawapyum, Ha Saranyum, Ha Kotazayanyum, Ha Kayayoyum, Wa Hakwatium, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, the Wada Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahawashi, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharyim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hanala'ah, Yanawam Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh Yashamar, Taza'athka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ayatha, Wa'ai, Iwalam. We said this is the Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim, Al, Damaya, Laka, Al, Thakarash, Wa'al, Tashakwat, Al, Kaya, Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahama, Ya one, Ra'ash, Ayalamaka, Ya Yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ya Itazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakia Dum, Magawa, Magawiya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha'ala, Iwata, Kaya, Nawa Itazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Baryath, Yakaryathwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wa Yashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wagarium, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palashath, Im Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawa, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasiyasara, Kayabian, Banakal, Koywashian, Nashamadwa, Bayanda Arwa, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shathamwa, Nadaya, Yamawa, Kairab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakazazal, Manai, Kal, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarsha, Lanawa, Naawa, Alahayam, Alhaya, Shayathamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawak, Kaash, Tabaira Yaira, Wa Kalahaba, Talahat, Hariyam, Khan, Taradatma, Basairaka, Wabasa, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayaba Alwa, Aidya, Aid, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Badwa, Waya Da'aywa, Kaya Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kal, Ha Arataza. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also was joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zaid, yea, all their princes as Zeba and Zalmunna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Sar, turn, Shabiam, be seated. We're going to go to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. In the Hebrew. I want to start Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. In the Hebrew. Wasapa Ratham Lakam Mamakarath Hashabath Mayawam Habayakam Ath Aimar Hathanawapa Wabai Shabbathawath Thamayamath Thahayayana Id Mamakarath Hashabath Hashabayaith Hashabayaith. That's a parwa. Kamashayam Yawam Wakwarabatham Manaka Khadasha La Yahweh Mamawa Shabbath Yakam Khabaya Aya Khabaya Awa Lacham Khanawapa Khanawapa Wathiyam Shanya Aisharanyam Salath Chahayayana Chamatzaza Chayapayana Bakawarium La Yahweh. Verse 18. Wahaparabum Bathum Ail Halacham Shabbaith Kabashium Thamayumyum Banaya Shana Wapar Ban Bakwar Akkad Yalam Shanayum Yahweh Ilah La Yahweh Wamana Chatham Wanasakayaham Asha Rayak Nayachak La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa'ai Shayatham Sha'ayar I Tazayum Akkad Lakasath Washanya Kabashayim Banya Shana, Lazabach, Shalamat, Shalamyam, Wahana Yap, Hakaya, Hakayan, Atham, Isle, Lacham, Habakarium, Habakarium, Thanawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Isle, Shanya, Kabashium, Quadash, Yahweh, Salaki, Yahaya, Yahayawa, La Yahweh, Lakahawan, Lakahan. Verse 21. Wakwara thumb, Ba'ai tazum, Hayawam, Hazah, Makwara'a, Quadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Mala'akath, Ibada, La'a, Shua, Hakwath, Iwalam, Bakal, Mawa Shabbatyakam, Ladarathyakam. Verse 22. Wabakwa Tazarikam, Ath, Quatazayar, Quatazayar, Ara Tazakam, La'a, Thakala, Ba'ath, Shadak, Ba'quatazar Rak, Walakwas, or Walakwat, Quatazaya Rak, La'a, Thalakwat, La'ainya, Walagar, Izar, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Allahayakam. Verse 23. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La Amar. Verse 24. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, La Amar, Bakadash, Hashabaya Aya, Ba'akad, Lachadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Shabbathawan, Zakarawan, Tharaiwa, Tharawaiwa, Tharawai, Makwara, Quadash, verse 25. Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La'a, Tha'aishua, Wahakarabathim. Asha. La Yahweh. Verse 26. Wayadabar. Yahweh. Al. Masha. Lamar. Ak. Ba'aishawar. Lachadash. Hashabayaya. Hazah. Yawam. Hakaparium. Hawa'ah. Makwara'ah. Kodash. Yahaya. Lakam. Wa'ain Yatham. Ath. Lapashath Yakam. Wahakwar Thum. Asha. La Yahweh. Verse 28. Wakal. Malaka. La'ah. Tha'aishwa. Ba'ai Tazam. Hayawam. Hazah. Kaya. Yawam. Kaparium. Hawa'ah. Lakapar. Al Yakam. Lapanya. Yahweh. Alahayakam. All right. Hey, Shalom, Yabashir Shabbatah. Shalom, what? All right. All right, we're going to get into English. Leviticus 23. Leviticus 23 and 7. It's like 14. Leviticus 23 and 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your power. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. Right here, man, we give our offering to the Most High. Before we take part in it, we give an offering to the Most High. Okay? That's why it's first fruits. Is you give it of your first, give it of your best. Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Even unto the morrow, after the 7th Sabbath, shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Okay, Pentecost, the 50 days. All right, that's what this is getting into. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 10th deal, 2 10th deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year. See, this is all how we used to get down, how we used to do our things in Israel, according to how the Lord said to do it. All right, like that's not like the Christian church. In the Christian church, they do everything how they want to do it, how they decide to do it, not according to how thus saith the Lord. We have verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. So a kid is the goat. All right, that's what you say. When you say sacrifice, you're giving it to the priest. The priest gonna cook it, kill it, cook it, and eat it. And the drink offerings, they're gonna drink it. And 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. So the priest gonna, they let you know they accepted it. When it says they wave offer, they accepted the offer, man. That's what you want. Verse 21. And you shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be in holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. Verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make a clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God. So that's your crops. You don't take it all the crops. You leave a portion for the poor to come and get some crops. You don't get all the corners of all the crops. You leave a lot behind for the poor. All right, that's how Israel. That's our food stamps, our way to take care of the poor. So if a person is poor, old, this and that, they don't got nothing, they still can go get something to eat. It's never a problem with food, because the people who do have big, great farms, they never take it all. It's like today in Walmart. Okay, we could feed the poor and feed a lot of other countries if Walmart didn't just throw away something that they didn't want to sell anymore, or some foods that they didn't want to sell, or some foods that didn't sell on time and this and that, or they got an overload. If they were to take all their extra and give it to the people of the world, we would solve world hunger. That's what it's talking about. That's how we did things in Israel. Okay, so people didn't starve to death or didn't starve, period. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets and holy convocation. You'll have a Sabbath. That means a day of rest, blowing of the trumpets. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, cooking. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, and this is similar how in the holidays of America, what we do today, like Labor Day and July 4th and Memorial Day and and President's Day, what do? We barbecue. Said back then, you barbecued and made sure you gave your portion to the priests. All right, let me grab some water real quick. Okay, so that's why it says here, offering made by fire unto the Lord. That's your barbecue. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month shall be a day of atonement. This day of atonement, where we don't eat all whole from sundown to sundown. I believe this is where the Muslims get their Ramadan, or their day where they don't eat. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. So that day we don't eat. Verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. All right. Okay. So where we at? Let me count for. So let's get back in the scriptures in the Hebrew. We're going to try to get to the whole 49 verses today. Seems like we got the time to make it happen. So let's see if we can make it happen. All right. We're going to start at verse 29 in the Hebrew. I believe we got to go. Hold on one sec. To verse 63. Okay. Okay. Kaya, Kal, Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Tha'ina, Ba'a Tazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wanakaratha, Ma'imiya. Verse 30. Wakal, Hanapash, Hashar, Tha'isha, Kal, Mala'aka, Ba'ai Tazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wahabadathia, Wahabadathia, Ath, Hanapash, Hahawa'ah, Makorab, Ima. Verse 31. Kal, Malaka, La'ah, Tha'ishwa, Hakwath, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladarathyakum, Bakal, Mashabathyakum, Shabbath, Shabbathwan, Hawa'ah, Lakam, Wa'iniyathum, Ath, Napashathyakum, Bathashai, Lakadash, Ba'irab, Ma'irab, Aid, Irab, Tashabathwa, Shabbathakum, Wayadabar, verse 33, Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 34, Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, La'amar, Bachama Shah, Ishar, Yawam, Lachadash, Hashaba Ya'aya, Hazah, Chag, Hasa Kawath, Shaba'ith, Yum, La Yahweh, Bayawam, Harashwa, Hayarashwan, Makwara'a, Quadash, Kal, Mala'akath, Ibada, La'ah, Tha'ishwa, verse 36, Shabayith, Yamayum, Thakora Yaban, Thakora Yabawa, Thakora Yara Yabwa, Asha, La Yahweh, Bayawam, Hashemayanya, Makwara'a, Quadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Wahakwara Bathum, Asha, La Yahweh, I Tazarath, Hawa, Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La'ah, Tha'ishwa, 37, Allah, Allaha, Mawaidia, Yahweh, Ashar, Thakwara Awa, Athum, Makwara Aya, Quadash, Lahakwa Rayab, Asha, La Yahweh, Ayla, Wamanakha, Zabach, Wanasakyum, Wanasakayum, Dabar, Yawam, Bayawamwa, Malabad, Shabbathath, Yahweh, Wamalabad, Mathan, Watha Yakam, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadar Yakam, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadabath Yakam, Ashar, Thatha Nawa, La Yahweh, Ak, Baka Mash, Baka Masha, Ishar, Yawam, Lachadash, Hashab Ya'aya, Ba'asa Pakam, Ath, Thabawa Ath, Ha'arataza, Thakagwa, Ath, Chag, Yahweh, Shaba'aith, Yamiyam, Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Shabbathwan, Wabayawam, Wabayawam, Hashemayam Yanya, Shabbathwan. Verse 40. Walakwaka thum, lakam, bayawam, hara'ashwan, paria, aitaza, hadar, kapath, thamarium, wa'inap, aitaza, ibath, ra'ayabwa, yabya, nakal, washamakatham, lapanya, Yahweh, alahayakam, shaba'aith, yamiyam. Verse 41. Wakagatham, Athwa, Kag, La Yahweh, Shaba'aith, Yam, Bashanya, Bashana, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladarath Bachadash, Hashab Ya'aya, Gawa, Athun, Athwa, Athwa, verse 42. Basakath, Tashabwa, Shaba'aith, Yamayam, Verse 42. Basakam, Basakath, Dashabwa, Shabaith, Yamayam, Kal, Ha'azarak, Bayasha Ra'ala, Yeshabwa, Basakath. Verse 43. Lama'ain, Yada'aiwa, Darafyakam, Kaya, Basakawath, Hawashabathwa, Hayashabathia, Ath, Baniya, Yasha'ala, Bahawa, Tazayawa, Tazayaya, Tazayaya, Awatham, Ma Rataza, Ma Tazarayam, Ma Tazarium, Aniya, Yahweh, Allahayakam. 44. Wayadabar, Masha, Af, Ma'idya, Yahweh, Al, Baniya, Yasha Allah. We're going to go to chapter 24. Verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La'amar. Verse 2. Tazawa, Ath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wayakakwa, Wayakwa Ka, Salaki, Wayakwa Kwa, Aliyaka, Shaman, Zayak, Zak, Kathiyath, Lama Awar, Laha Ailath, Bar, Salaki, Nar, Thamayad. Verse 3. Macha Wataza, Lapariacum, Ha'aidath. Second line of verse 3. Ba'ahala, Mawa'id, Ya'iraka, Athwa, Aharan, Ma'arab, Id, Bakwar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Thamayad, Chakwath, Iwalam, Ladarathayakam. Verse 4. Il, Hamanara, that's the menorah, the lamps. Okay. Hamanara, Hatahara, Iraq, Ath, Hanarawath, Lapanya, Yahweh, Tamayad, Walakwa Kath, Salath, Wapa Yath, Atha, Shathayum, Aishara, Kalawath, Shanya, Ashar Nayam, Yahaya, Hakalah, Ha'akath, verse 6, Washamath, Awatham, Shathawam, Ma'irakawath, Shasha 6, Hama Irakath, Il, Hashalakan, Hatahar, Lapanya, Yahweh, verse 7, Wanathath, Il, Hamai Rakath, Labana, Saka, Wahayatha, Lalakam, Laazakara, Asha, La Yahweh, verse 8, Bayawam, Hashabath, Bayawam, Hashabath, Yaira Kanwa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Thamayad, Ma'ath, Banya, Yasha'ala, Barayath, Iwalam, Salakia, Iwalam, verse 9. Wayatha, Laha Rak, Walabanya, Salakia, Walabanyawa, Wa'akala Hawa, Bamakwa Wam, Quadash, Kaya, Quadashium, Hawa Lawa, Ma'ashia, Yahweh, Hak, Iwalam. Verse 10. Yawataza'a, Ban, Asha, Yashara Aliyath, Wahawa'a, Ban, Ayash, Matazariah, Maba, Bathawak, Banya, Yashara Allah, Wayana Tazawa, Bashakana, Ban, Haya Shara Aliyath, Wa'ayash, Hayash Ra'alia. Verse 11. Wayakwab, Ban, Ha'asha, Hayashara Aliyath, Ath, Hasham, Wayakwalal, Wayabaya Awa, Athwa, Allah, Al, Masha, Washam, Amwa, Shalamayath, Bath, Debaria, Lamata, Dan. Verse 12. Wayana Yahwa, Bamashamar, Laparash, Laham, Al, Paya, Yahweh. Verse 13. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar. Hawa Taza'a, Ath, Hama Kualal, Maka Wataza, Lama Kana, Wasa Makawa, Kal, Hashama Ayim, Ath, Yadayaham, Al, Ra'ashwa, Waragama, Ramagamwa, Athwa, Kal, Ha'ida, verse 15. Wal, Banya, Yasha'ala, Thadabar, La'amar, Ayash, Kaya, Yakwalal, Alahayawa, Wanasha'a, verse 16. Wanakwab, Sham, Yahweh, Mawath, Yanamath, Ragawam, Yaragamwa, Bun, Kal, Hada, Kagar, Kazarak, Banakwa, Bawa, Sham, Yawamoth, verse 17. Yash, Kaya, Yaka, Kal, Napash, Adam, Mawath, Yawamoth, verse 18. Wamaka, Napash, Ba'ama, Yashala Mana, Panya, so like in Napash, Thakath, Napash. Verse 19. Wa'ayash, Kaya, Yathan, Mawam, Ba'ai, Mayathwa, Kalshar, Aisha, Khan, Yasha'a, Lawa. Verse 20, last verse. Shabar, Thakath, Shabar, Ayawa, Thachath, Ayawa, Shun, Thachath, Shun, Ka'ashar, Yathan, Mawam, Ba'adam, Khan, Yanathan, Bawa. All right, clap that up. Let's get it into English. Rest of Leviticus 23 and some Leviticus 24. So to verse 28 or 29. For whatsoever soul it shall be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. So it's a Sabbath. You don't have a slavery. You don't have your workers come in on that day. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord. See, Feast of Tabernacles, nowadays people they think you're supposed to take a tent and go out and live outside for 7 days. When that's not really how we celebrated the Feast of Tabernacles. All right, you got to understand the spirit of the law. All right, especially when we're in captivity. We don't do it. We already living in tents. All right. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Solemn assembly means serious. Verse 37, these are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. When you offer an offering made by fire, you're giving your meat, something that has to be cooked, to the priest. You ain't giving it actually to the Lord. There's nothing you can give to the Lord. He owns it all. You're giving it to his priests, and that's how you give it to him. And a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drink offerings, everything upon his day, beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and besides your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40, and ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41, and ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. All right. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. And now when we're talking about booths, that's your teepees, that's your tents. Okay. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord. Verse 24, or chapter 24, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, command the children of Israel that they bring unto thee pure olive oil, olive beaten for the light, to cause the lamps to burn continually, without the veil of the testimony in the tabernacle of the congregation. Shall Aaron order it from the evening unto the morning before the Lord continually? It shall be a statute forever in your generations. All right, children of Israel, bringing the lamps, bringing the oil. That's what we do. We got the oil, we got the lamps, we got the incense. These are the things of the services of the Lord that will be in the tabernacle of the congregation. All right. He shall order the lamps upon the pure candlestick before the Lord continually. That's the candlesticks. We got those. Verse 5, and thou shalt take fine flour and bake 12 cakes thereof. 2/10 deals shall be in one cake. And thou shalt set them in 2 rows, 6 on a row upon the pure table before the Lord. So this is the bread that we bring out in the Sabbath service. And thou shalt put pure frankincense upon each row, that it may be on the bread for a memorial, even an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Every Sabbath he shall set it in order before the Lord continually, being taken from the children of Israel by an everlasting covenant. Verse 9, and it shall be Aaron's and his sons, and they shall eat it in the holy place, for it is most holy unto him of the offerings of the Lord made by fire by a perpetual statute. And the son of an Israelitish woman, whose father was an Egyptian, went out among the children of Israel. And this son of the Israelitish woman and of man of Israel strove together in the camp. All right. So that's just finishing up on the things of the Sabbath and how we do the Sabbath services and the services of the Lord. Now let's get into something different. And the Israelitish woman's son blasphemed the name of the Lord and cursed. And they brought him unto Moses. And his mother's name was Shelamoth, the daughter of Debri of the tribe of Dan. And they put him inward, that the mind of the Lord might be showed them. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Bring forth him that hath cursed without the camp, and let all that heard him lay their hands upon him, and let all the congregation stone him. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, Whosoever curseth his God shall bear his sin. As they say, you don't use the Lord's name in vain, you don't curse the Lord's name. All right. And this woman, the son of an Israelite. So this woman was an Israelite, but she slept with an Egyptian and had a child, and that child was actually an Egyptian. All right, and she got into an argument with a man of Israel, and the son blasphemed the God of Israel, who was actually an Egyptian. All right, it says that she was Israelite-ish because she was an Israelite, but she, like I said, she slept with she had a child by an Egyptian, so she wasn't, she was like Israel, but and she was acting different. You know what I mean? She was married. She had a baby with an Egyptian. Okay. That just shows that she was acting Israelitish, but her spirit was with that man. That Egyptian she slept with to have that baby. Verse 12. And they put him inward, that the mind of the Lord might be showed them. And the Lord spake unto them, bring him hither, stone him. We'll go to verse 15. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, Whosoever curseth his God shall bear his sin. Verse 16. And he that blasphemeth the name of the Lord, he shall surely be put to death. See, we didn't play about that. You know what I mean? This is Israel. This is Moses setting down the groundwork of the nation, setting down the foundation of the nation. And so that's why he's put to death. And all the congregation shall certainly stone him, as well the stranger as he that is born in the land, when he blasphemeth the name of the Lord, shall be put to death. So in our land, it don't matter if he was an Israelite or if he was a heathen. We're gonna put you down if you blaspheme the name of the Most High. Verse 17. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. And he that killeth a beast shall make it good, beast for beast. Verse 19. And if a man cause a blemish in his neighbor, as he hath done, so shall it be done to him. Breach for breach, eye for eye, tooth for tooth. As he hath caused a blemish in a man, so shall it be done to him again. All right. Christ came and brought more the understanding on this scripture. Because basically everybody took this as, well, if somebody do something to you, do it right back to them. But that's not the point of what it was saying. It's not saying, okay, if somebody do something to you, just quickly do it back to them. And that's what it's supposed to be about. Everybody getting back on whoever do something to them. The point of that is to not do nothing to your brother, to not murder your brother, to not mess with your brother's beast, to not hurt your brother or cause a blemish on your brother. So, because then the blemish should be done unto you. That's the point. The point is to not blemish your brother. The point is to not injure or do anything to your brother. The point ain't, just make sure you get back at somebody who do something to you. That's not the point of it. And that's what Israel didn't understand at that point. Christ brought out the understanding on that. All right. Now, Imajim, which means rise. Upani Hapadam. He's turning face to east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwithka, Thaba'ah, Ratazayka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathanlanawa, Lakam, Kau, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kababwathinawa, Kasalaknawa, Kababwathinawa, Wala'ah, Thabiyanawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Waha'ala, Wahataparath, Laiwalamyam, Aman. In English, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever, so be it. Pray for the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, Babu Kashah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakak, Lar Pa'al, Kamakala, Wakamarawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakwiam, Hamathiam, Hakak, Arakawa, Fatama Allah, Lagar Shun, by Hashem Yahushai, Duwaraman. What we said in English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahushai, wa miyaka Allah, wa Alahayim, matazab ya'a alawap yahanna, ha alawapyam, ha saranyam, ha kotazayanyam, ha kayayoyam, ha akwathyam, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, to what Aman. We're going to read what we said in English. Bless you, Yahweh and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels. Commander GEN.YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it. We get Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Al-Haharyam, Mahayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyaka, Yawam Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal, Rai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Waba'aka, Ma'ayatha, Wa'ai, Iwalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damiyah, Laka, Al Takarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kaya, Hana, Al Yabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ya'itazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Walakakyadam, Magalia, Wala'a Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya Nawa Aitazawa, Laba Yakadwa, Aljaka, Bariyath Yakarathwa, Alahaya, Alawam, Wa Yashamai, Alia, Yam, Mawa'aba, Wa Agarium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashaf, Am Yashabya, Tazara, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa'a, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadyan, Kasayasara, Kayabyan, Banakal, Kwaiwashyan, Nashamadwa, Bandaira, Hayawa, Daman La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nada, Yamawa, Kaira, Wakaza Abba, Wakaza Bak, Wakaza Zamanai, Kamasa, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Af, Nawaf, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagalgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawak, Ka'ash, Taba'ira Ya'ira, Wa Kalahaba, Talahat, Harayam, Khan, Taradapma, Basairaka, Wabasa, Wapathka, Tabahalaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shamka Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayaba Alwa, Aida, Ai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya'ata, Shamka Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kal Ha'aratazah. In the English, Psalms 83. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thee, against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more of remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the Tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Horeb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zeba and as Zamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Sar, return, face the teacher. I'm going to give courtesy to Luke. Men of Israel, I'm I.S.U.P.K, I'm Majum, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Brakathum, Gazmatah, Sar, sisters, rise. We're going to give a courtesy to the sisters, maybe watching online. Men of Israel, I'm I.S.U.P.K, I'm Majum, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Gazmatah, class dismissed. Sabbath service dismissed.